Alrighty. So this is going to be a reading for my cancers. Thank you so much for joining me here on my YouTube channel. This is going to be a look at what you're not expecting to happen, and we're going to see what things come up that you may, like I said, not be expecting to happen. So we're going to get straight into it. I was going to get on camera, but your girl is lazy right now, so I just want to go ahead and get the readings out. So we're just going to do it in this format as we always do, okay? If you want a personal reading after viewing my videos and you're interested in getting a session, check out the description box and the comment section. We have a special going on with the 20-minute phone sessions. So take advantage of that on my site. And yeah, make sure you subscribe, like this video, all that jazz, and let's get into it, okay? So, what are my cancers not expecting to happen from now until November 15th? Now until November 15th. You guys' cards are doing a lot. Okay, let's see. All right, so the first card out, and excuse my nails, I need to get them done. Okay, so we have the Judgment card. So interesting. So with this, what you may not be expecting to happen, there's going to be a final decision made where you may have been waiting for somebody to finally make up their mind on what they wanted to do, whether that's in the terms of you getting into a relationship with this person, in the terms of, and then let me put these in my ear so you guys can hear me. In the terms of somebody making up their mind about whether or not they want to stay in the relationship, in the terms of you finding out whether or not you got the job. Some of you guys, you may be questioning whether or not you want to stay at a current job or if you're actually going to move out of a family home. Whatever decision that has been pending, basically, I'm seeing that you guys are finally going to get that answer, either from someone else or you're going to come to a final conclusion on what is the best move for you to make moving forward. Another thing during this time frame, what you may not be expecting to happen, you may have a old relationship, whether it's like friendly or a actual romantic relationship. That person may try to resurrect themselves back into your life. For a lot of you, this is going to be somebody who has already been on your mind. You may have been thinking about them, whether in a good or bad way. You may have been having thoughts about this individual, and during this time frame, they show back up, okay? Some of you guys are going to have to make up your mind on what you're going to do with that, of course, because if you are not really feeling it, that's really your choice, but this person is going to pop up. So that is kind of like a heads up here, okay? Some of you also, if you have little children who like to cook, do their own thing, make sure you're supervising them when it comes to the stove and stuff like that, especially if you have like a gas stove. I think that's what it is. The ones with like the spiral on, like the little spiral coil thing on the top, not the like regular stoves. I don't know how to explain that. I don't know the difference in stoves, okay? But if you have a child who's younger, cooking on the stove and stuff like that, make sure that they're not burning down the house, because for some of you guys, there may be an incident with the stove if you're not careful. And that was kind of random, but I had to say what I saw. Okay. We also have the Queen of Wands. So interesting. Some of you guys are going to have some weird or, like I said, interesting run-in with a Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo. During this time frame, you may notice that an Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo around you may be acting really stubborn, or they're going to be trying to stand their ground in regards to what they feel. And if you guys had any sort of disagreements, this person is still going to be standing on what their point was as to why you guys may not be seeing eye to eye. Okay. For a lot of you as well, during this time frame, there may be a boost of motivation to start getting things done. So you may be noticing, hey, I have the agility to finally go ahead and finish that project that I've been working on. I have the energy to go ahead and start that workout regimen. It's like you guys are going to be finding a reservoir of like fresh new energy. And with this motivation, make sure you're using it to your advantage during this time frame. We also have the Page of Swords in reverse. So with this, what you may not be expecting to happen during this time frame, somebody who you may have had a really petty argument with, it keeps talking about people. Somebody who you may have had a really petty argument with during this time frame, they may be overly, I don't want to use the word stalking because I hate that word. It's like, it's an intense word, but this person may be watching your social medias, or you may notice that somebody who you're in a relationship with, they may be acting overly petty during this time frame. So really taking the small things and exasperating it way further than what it needs to go. Okay, you may have somebody around you who is just being confrontational for no reason during this time frame. So really be careful of the way that you communicate with people and also how you allow people to communicate with you. I will say this is going to be the perfect time to build better boundaries so that you don't have to keep putting up with this. And really and truly, it's beyond just relationships. This could be a family member, roommate, whoever. But this person is definitely going to be being extremely petty. And you want to be careful of stooping down to their level because this person may want you to, okay? We also have the Eight of Swords. So during this time frame, some of you guys may be feeling a little stuck. You may be just feeling stuck, but what I will say is that's just a mindset, a mind frame. You're not actually stuck. Or in a circumstance where you can't churn things into your favor or that you can't get out of the certain circumstance that you're in. It's a matter of you feeling like mentally you don't know what to do because the only thing that you can do may be uncomfortable. So just because spirit is forcing your hand in an uncomfortable situation doesn't mean that you're helpless. It's spirit trying to get you out of a bad circumstance by forcing your hand. So there's a need for you to look at your situation differently. But during this time frame, some of you guys may be feeling mentally stuck about a Taurus specifically, mentally stuck about your stability. Like, okay, what is my next big thing? For a lot of you internally, you do have a huge reservoir of motivation though. Like you guys know where you want to be in life. It's just your circumstances may not be aligning with what you visioned all the way. And all that is just finding a new way to take yourself further and actually looking at things from an objective point of view. Okay. And then the next card that we have, I do have the Lovers. And with the Lovers card here, there's going to be, like I said, there's going to be a heightened focus on your relationships with others, okay? And also, this is going to be a time where you're going to have to make some head over heart decisions. So really, this time frame is about your relationships with others and making logical decisions, not just based off of how you feel and your feelings, but also what's the right thing for you. What's the right move? If you're in a relationship, more like a marriage currently, you and your partner may have some sort of talk in regards to whether or not you guys are going to continue this marriage or if you guys are just going to go ahead and get divorced, especially if you feel like you guys have been bounded to each other for a while now and feeling a sense of unhappiness. So during this time frame, you guys are going to finally be able to address what the wants and the needs are on both sides and addressing what's the problem itself. Now, how you guys handle this conversation is going to be completely on you, but be careful of making the conversation confrontational and then it goes left. So really what I'm saying in this reading, stay away from confrontation during this time frame, okay? That's going to be your best bet so that there's no issues. All right. So this is what I see. I'm going to stop right here. Thank you so much, Cancers, for watching this. I hope you took something from this reading. If you did, thumbs it up, subscribe, all that jazz, and I will see you in the next one. And then also, like I said, if you want to book a session, I meant to say that. If you want to book a session, everything will be listed in the comment section. Again, take advantage of the minute phone session special that we have on my website. You will never get a reading that cheap on my site besides this point. So definitely take advantage of that. And yeah, I will talk to you guys in the next one.